All right. We are live for the Arc Radio. It is us as always, me, Danny, co-host Frankie and James. Today we're just discussing the Dollar Show, the finale of the Dollar Show. We'll go over that and then overall thoughts on the arc itself, pretty much. Cool. Cool. James, any screenshots from you that I need to put up?
No. Pretty much everything I screenshotted was after the arc was over.
Okay. But who wants to start? Frankie, you want to deal with you or James?
I could give let's go over a quick overview. We're finishing up Game 3 of the Dollar Show, where it's the final showdown between Bam and Joaquin or Joaquin. And the game is interesting. It's definitely early on. When I heard the rules, I was like, "Oh, Bam! I think Bam's got this." But the fact that he wants to save everybody really adds to the tension. We get a nice little power upgrade, and everyone's favorite princess, Yuri Ha, is back.
Yes, sir.
So-
That's just sick.
What is your guys' favorite part of this?
My favorite part, I think, of the final game, man. I think it's between, honestly, like the actual final showdown between the two, or the Yuri moments. I like Yuri a lot in the final game, personally. James.
For me, it was the moment where Kun looked at Rachel and said, "From now on, I'm doing everything Bomb tries to do. From now on, if you lose to me, you're losing to him."
Hmm.
That
I
shit was
did
hard
think
as
that
fuck
was-
to me. That shit was so hard to me, bro. Like, he is such a real friend. That and
Mhm.
after Bomb got the power up and he used like the sword on Joaquin,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Hey, bro, that's my sword. What are you doing?" I thought that shit was cool.
You know something that I just thought about as you said, like your favorite part is that Kun moment.
Mhm.
I've never realized that. Like, I think this is why I think Rachel hates him so much, is that she believed like Bomb was not enough to climb the tower,
Yeah.
and Kun is like full heartedly going no. Like, if I'm gonna make this up the tower, I trust Bam 100%. Even if it's not exactly how I would do it, I trust Bam. And
And
she
every
fucking hates
single
it, bro.
thing that happens, bro, shows exactly that. Like, it shows that he is 100% strong enough to get up the tower. He's strong enough that he could have single-handedly took her up the tower. They wouldn't needed a team.
Okay, I mean that's early on. You need a team. Bomb early on needs a team, but yes, after
I-
like
Well, I mean, okay, that actually really depends. That really depends, because like that. We'll talk about that next week.
what? How far did you skip ahead?
Yeah.
How far did you get?
I'm like in the middle of the island arc, like the island.
The island?
With
Oh, the Name Hunt
names.
Island.
Mm.
Then it's called the Name Hunt Station, I believe.
Yeah. But what I was gonna
Yep.
bring up was something from the rice pot, and it's not something we can talk about yet.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good
I
though.
see the wheels turning. But yeah, I think this like last game was like really fucking sick. I think it was very well done.
The art for it is really nice. Like, to be honest, like all the different with the whole lava in the background and
The art leveled up
Bam.
this arc. Like in this finale, it made a huge jump in quality of art.
Yeah, it's the first time in a while that I haven't been able to put it down. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as we finished our last stream, I laid in my bed and started reading it, and like, I read for like 3 hours, bro. Like,
it's
it was
good like
sick.
that, bro.
Like,
Um,
the story is very compelling. And it's like now that the arc has like improved, it's so much easier to read. Like I thought it would look like this since the beginning was my assumption.
Mhm.
So once we got like hand drawn ass like panels, I'm like, okay, this is different. But it's really improved since then.
did you say what's your favorite part of this little last bit of the game?
I think it's Bomb's level up or one. Yeah, I think it's Bomb's level up like, after the flashback for Joaquin. Talking about the countries he like started up and then forced to fight each other.
How crazy was that, by the way?
Insane.
That dude's a menace.
First, I'm like,
So,
oh, you know,
I actually made
a
them
country.
feel really good about themselves and made them hate these guys just so they would
Mhm.
fight and I could eat the souls.
And
Like,
whenever
that is
it
the
was-
most diabolical
and then
shit.
whenever it was calming down, Nah,
Mhm.
keep fighting.
I was about to say that. That man said, "Oh, y'all are gonna go for peace? Nah, nah, nah. In
Mm.
my name, you would never do that. You could
He's
never
like a
do that."
real deal villain, bro. Like I've seen villains with less villainous intent than this motherfucker. Like
I do gotta ask, okay, because early on you guys had all your theories about how it's like, are they siblings? Are they copies? Are they
Mm,
with the flashback now done, where they were all individual,
mhm.
like kids of the family. He betrayed them all. Did you guys end up liking Hulklin's like power system? I guess is the best way to say it.
I
kind of like it brought more questions than if they had just left it as them being like a split being. You
mhm.
know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I don't feel like the questions were answered in a way that satisfied me. There's still
um
more time since he's still a prevalent character, but I
What
doubt
it,
they'll continue revisiting his backstory.
probably not too much of the backstory, at least not with the siblings.
Yeah.
hey, real quick,
But
is
we'll
my
see how you
fan
guys like this.
can you hear the fan at all?
Can I
Speak
hear the
again?
fan?
Yeah, my fan?
Can you
Cool,
hear me?
because it's getting really hot in the room, so I need to turn it on real fast. Alright,
I
cool.
can't hear it at all. You're good.
Perfect. For me, I wish that all the other people in white were like the sensei. Except like there's 5 of them and only 2 are prevalent. You know what I mean? Anna's not really important. David seemed like he could have been, but obviously got kind of taken out really quickly.
Right.
Insta sideline.
Yeah, and then the new clone is technically not a part of the original white, so it's separate, which I don't count.
Which I'm confused about that as well because weren't there supposed to be 5 or did he not actually know how many there were?
So what I think is like I think there's 5, and I think she is 6 because remember that thing that Prince saw way below them. I think that's the actual 5th clone.
I do remember that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So does that one never show up?
I don't know. I would imagine it's on some point.
The way that I read it is, or like I understood it as, she actually like took over with all the souls that like Joaquin was like trying to absorb. Basically, she kind of absorbed them and she became the final piece, if that
Hmm.
makes sense. Like she wasn't a part of the original 5, but she probably absorbed the 5th plus all
Like
the
that
souls.
being was the 5th sibling at first, and then
Mhm.
like when they split, the part of her that split off also was the part that had all the souls in it.
I
I wonder
think
if that was like part of her like initial latent ability. You know what I mean? That would actually make
Mhm.
sense to me.
Yeah, it's to be honest, I would say it's not the most important going
See,
forward.
that's my issue, bro. Is like
But
the
yeah,
shit that bothers me is shit that's not important, so I'm never gonna get answers.
mm, unless I guess unless you read it in a way where it makes sense to you. To me, she just seemed like, okay, like she she's somebody that collected the 5th part. She has the souls. She's a whole her own person, but with the same abilities or the same family and all that.
I personally wish we got a little more depth about the deal he made with that demon, and like I need to understand what these demons are because obviously it's a prevalent thing with like the ignition weapons and shit like that.
Okay,
So I
what do
want to know
you?
like where they come from and like
Okay,
how he fucking how he managed to make the deal in a way that was so not
so you want to know more about
keeping his siblings in the dark, you know what I
demons
mean?
and devils in general, and not him specifically, or just them as a whole?
Both. I want to
Both.
understand more about how he made that deal and kept it from his siblings,
Huh.
and I want to understand what these devils and demons are in this world.
I mean, the devil just approached him specifically. I think that's all it was.
I feel like there's more to that. You know what I mean? Like that is
Huh.
like there's a million people in this fucking tower, and he was like, "You little white child, let's cut a deal." Like, you
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
but I mean, it's like after meeting Hoaquin, it makes sense why he's like, "Hey, I'm talking to you specifically because
Some type
you're
of
fucking
malicious
evil.
lore coming
Because
out
you're
the woodwork.
evil."
Yeah, I think the demon itself probably hits sense like a kinship in Joaquin. But I will say that also, like, the interesting part of the whole situation, like, I don't really care for the demon necessarily, but the fact that like he had like a spell book, and I think it's subtly like hinted at, there's Shinzu, right? Like that's the main power for everybody in the tower.
Yeah.
But there are also spells which are,
Yeah, there's some type of
I'm,
magic too.
I'm guessing it's separate and it's different depending on,
I think
what kind of
Sachi
magic.
uses it
Yeah,
as well, right?
they refer to Sachi as a sorcerer. So
That's what
I
I'm
guess it
saying.
must be
So
separate. Yeah.
that's the more interesting part to me personally than the demon. The demon to me, I'm like, okay, somewhere in the Shinzu there are creatures slash demons, and either they dissolve or they aren't dissolved. But
See, that shit
I'm
would have been
guessing.
sick to me if I didn't get so hung up on the other thing. Honestly, thinking about it now, that's cool as hell.
Oh yeah. What part?
Like the fucking Shinzu sorcery and shit. If I
Yeah,
had
I get. Mhm.
been able to like get off the demon thing, I would have been super hyped about that. Fucking
Uh,
love sorcerers.
I will say, like the whole demon thing, I kind of just forgot about. It's like I never really thought about much about the whole like how do demons and devils actually revolve around the world much, if they're that
I've been
important
thinking
and
about it
whatnot.
since the first time we found out about ignition weapons, and then when Bomb went to the rice pot the first time and talked to that one, I was like, so there's something about this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess
It is
because like
true.
in my mind, like
So-
you know, if you have a devil in you, that's one thing. But demons as a whole, I never really gave much thought to. I guess you know, I view them as separate entities, not the same thing. I guess in my head.
I
Still.
get you.
And to me, I guess I've always just like, they're used for ignition weapons. Like to me, on the surface level, that's all I
Hmm.
cared for.
Yeah.
I never had like a where do they come from moment. I'm like, they're used for weapons. They're just like a MacGuffin, if that makes sense. Like,
Hmm.
why can't I do this? Oh, there's a devil in your sword. Like, okay, cool.
I can see that.
What was
Like
the
even
word you just used?
MacGuffin.
like even the remember the knight that's for the hose.
Hold on, pause it. Do you know what MacGuffin is, James? It's like
Oh.
the thing that everyone is like. The Transformers, the movies with Michael Bay, the Allspark, that's a MacGuffin. The reason
It's
for
just
like
an item
the item.
used to just be like it works for this
Here's
situation.
here's why the plot is applauding because of this MacGuffin.
Voldemort Horcruxes.
Yes,
Mhm.
I am
Yeah,
assuming
MacGuffins.
the ring like MacGuffins.
Type
think if
shit.
you watch
Thank you.
Into the Spider-Verse, the little device that he's like, oh, we have to put this device to get us all home. I think
MacGuffin.
even he calls it MacGuffin or something like that.
That's funny. That's a fourth wall break that I wouldn't have caught because I've never heard that word before.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I'm not sure where it came
No
from.
problem.
really.
Yeah, I just learned it back in like
Years
when I
ago.
did film study in college for a little while.
You studied
Like-
film?
I wanted to do like short videos and into video editing and stuff like that.
How old are you?
Photography. Yeah.
He's 30.
Okay, that makes so much sense. I was about to say because I was into the same shit, but it's because we're close in age. It had to have been something in the water, bro.
Huh,
Something in the
I
water
got
when we were in high school.
my camera right here.
It's blurred out because you know no free fucking ads here.
He
Yeah.
said no free ads. I'll show
No
you
free
mine at
ads.
some point. I just found it a few months ago.
Nice.
I started using it last year barely.
Yeah, I decided I
Um,
wanted to get into photography. It's so funny.
Where do we get off on the MacGuffin thing?
I don't know, bro.
No. Gotta get back on this hell train.
Okay. Bro, the MacGuffin thing threw us off. I forgot what we're on.
Okay, let's okay. Do you guys? I mean, you guys usually have some like you're kind of upset with Bam and the way he acts.
Mhm.
Him going to make sure to save everyone. How did you guys feel about it?
I felt like it was very on brand and it actually didn't make me mad because the way he went about it was very like since he's been in the rice pot and he's been trying to fight against what that being inside him calls his true nature,
Mhm.
he's been moving differently. And like he acts when he needs to act now, but he's also like trying to maintain that part of himself that makes him bomb. You know what I mean? And I think I think that showed very clearly when he was diving in to save the people that were supposed to be his enemies because he has no ill will against them. He just wants something different than they do.
Okay.
I think ever since that discussion with himself, where he's like blaming himself for getting people hurt,
Mhm.
where he's like, "I'm being selfish, just like Rachel. Like
Yeah, exactly.
people are dying because I'm acting like her. Like I gotta switch it up."
And I think if he didn't try to save all of them, he would be doing exactly what he said he wasn't going to do and stepping over other people to climb the tower.
I think for
So
me,
I co-sign this decision.
I think like initially, like obviously, if it was very main character, obviously he's gonna save everybody because it's the main character.
Yeah.
I was okay with it after the first save. The first save bothered me.
Which one is
The
that?
very first save. I think it was Prince
Prince, right?
because he spent like $30 to go after him. But after he's like I'm gonna save everybody, and he was smart about it afterwards. Like he would wait till the last second to save the money so he has a chance to win while doing what he wants to do. That's my
I
okay.
think
This
it
is
shows
cool.
the first part of it's like the first inclination of like Bam actually like using his head.
Mhm.
Because I think the first one he just kind of was like almost like instinct, like okay,
Yeah.
I need to save him.
And that's why it bothered me initially.
Yeah,
But
and
if
then
you- if
afterwards he's
you-
like, Go ahead. Go
The
ahead.
next couple pages after the first one, they explained like the math and shit
Mhm.
again.
Mhm.
And when he jumped to save Prince, if he had only been jumping for his teammates, he would have had enough to save all of them.
Yeah. He's
Like
this is the
if he
safest way.
jumped
Yeah.
at 30 meters each time, he would have had enough still. So the first one didn't bother me after they explained that. When he jumped, I was like, that's a little early, but he did the math for it. You know what I mean?
While
He just ended up having to change it.
while it doesn't make sense, like I think it's like it comes down to like these games obviously never go perfectly. So just doing the perfect amount, I think, is a bit silly considering how these games do
I
play out.
completely agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, too exact.
But
yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's too
do you think
exact.
do you think that knowledge exists to him?
That's
Or,
my
like,
point.
do you
That's my
think that's
point.
spectator
Because
knowledge, you know what I mean?
because after that though, no, it should be because like he said he's been in the tower for years at this point. He knows how the games work. You know what I mean?
That's true. But he's
Well,
also
yeah.
fucking gullible, bro. Like when they explain
Yeah.
the rules to him, he's like, "Bet this is gonna work how you said it's gonna work."
Yeah. So afterwards though, he started playing it much smarter. So that's why I'm like, okay, you know, save everybody, cool. So it's still not a
Also-
detriment to his team at that point.
I also gotta believe that low key, like before the Hell Train, I think Huarun probably told him a lot of the times like how to win games.
Yeah,
Like, he's
probably.
always
see
had
that.
like he's always had somebody to tell him what to do, but now that the train has like this thing where by the way, I love how in webtoons like the 90, the countdown you could see as you scroll down.
super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a
Um,
lot.
What I was saying is since he doesn't have that guide here anymore and I don't think he could talk to Kun through this right now, or maybe he could overhear him, but my point is it's like this is also a test for him to like I gotta think on my own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that bothered me for a while. Like he was obviously growing and like developing as a main character, but it still felt like he didn't know what to do on his own.
Mhm.
And that's why like I've kind of enjoyed every time he's like gone off and done his own thing, and been like, I have to go like do this by myself so I can grow. Like I respect that a lot.
Yeah, I think from here on out, I'll enjoy it more because I think prior he was very reliant on others to one point where it's like, hey, man, you can just like you're the main character, but you're kind of like you're just strong and that's it, and that's not enough in the tower. You know what I mean?
And part of me liked that initially, like that he was like a reliant on his friend's main character because like that's a cool trope to have. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like the team also matters.
Yeah.
Like
but
as
it
much as
also
I
like
love
I need
Goku,
him to be strong.
because as much as I love Goku, I'm like, man, I miss the Z fighters. Like I miss when they were like relevant, you know. But
Also,
so
like,
that's why I kind of like this.
do we have like a established name for the core group in the story?
Team Bomb, Kun, and Rock.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I
We
don't
need
think
an
they have an
established
official
name.
like
We
Sweet and
need
Sour.
an official name. That makes a big deal to me. The Z Fighters,
Turtles?
sweet and sour. You know what I mean? Like, I need something.
You don't like Team Turtles?
Don't. I mean, it's fine, but it's not official. You know, I need to be official.
I mean, are we not a radio show? Do we not have sway over these things?
That's true.
I think
Can
if
we
we
not
make it
start
official,
something?
it's official. No,
We're doing Team Turtles.
Turtle Street maybe.
Turtle Show. I think that's copyright. If you ask Valorant.
Who's stopping me? 5 washed Valorant players? No.
The 25th Turtles.
The 25th Turtles is kind of hard.
That's fucked up. Bro,
What's
wait.
today? What's today? The
have
30th
you-
30th Turtles.
Is the part that we're going through? Do you see the next Guardian test or no? Or not Guardian test? The next test in the tower or in the train?
Okay, you're asking me if we see the next test in the tower, or wait, or what exactly?
Like
are you
in the
asking?
parts that we're talking about in this stream, is the next train test, like the test before name
No,
island.
Danny, you're the one most behind. You're saying he's asking if you see any other Guardian tests.
Is that what you're
after the
asking?
Dollar Show.
Yes.
All right. So after the Dollar Show, they all regroup. Go talk to Yuri, and they're like, okay, you know, we're gonna go to the floor of death.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna watch over y'all, make sure y'all are strong enough to even do that. Then it cuts to the name port, whatever it's called, name station or something like that.
The name hunt station, yeah.
We can probably cut to there. We get reintroduced to Ron's group and Dorsey's group, and that's where it ends.
Okay. Because it jumps around between the 3 groups a lot, so I couldn't remember where it ended. There's like a very funny, like fucking 2-page fight scene for the next like Guardian test in the next like chapter. It's very fucking funny because of what the
Is it the fish?
villain that they're fighting looks like. No, it's the big ass thing that looks like one of the main characters.
Unimportant thing that happened in the story: the sweet fish dies. kind of tragic, low key.
What?
The sweet fish dies in
Does the
this.
lava kill the sweet fish?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't catch that.
You know, I
Yeah.
Oh,
really
I
thought
did. It
low-key-
sacrificed itself. I screenshotted that shit. I remember.
I low-key thought like that shit was gonna stick around with Kun for a while, bro.
Yeah, I was like, my
Oh, I
cool,
thought they
cool.
were gonna be
Reason, like-
homies. I thought he was gonna go in the infinite briefcase and just be part of the team.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they just
nah.
have him on the shoulder.
Yeah, dies. Kind of tragic, low key.
I thought he was about to be moving like a little Magikarp.
Yeah, bro.
But also, isn't it kind of interesting that for some reason a fish was like, I rock with this guy, like for no
And
reason.
just threw his life away for the homie. Like,
Also,
No,
Rock
just
was
on
cool.
God, like
and Rock still calls him sweet fish turtle.
yeah.
I love how
love
he just
Rock,
doesn't
bro.
settle with it. He just Kun is the only one who keeps changing the name for.
Yeah. Because it bothers. I think because it bothers him.
Yeah, I think he like I really think like they have like the most like brother dynamics.
Very rage baity for sure.
Yeah, just will say some out of pocket like as soon as Kun wants to make him mad, he'll just call him alligator
Mhm.
over and over again, and he's like, "Stop fucking doing that,
Yeah.
blue turtle,
Or-
stupid turtle, white turtle."
I will say also this arc, like the Dodge arc in general, like prior to the Hell Train, I was kind of like meh about the whole Thorn thing. To be honest, like for some reason, it's kind of like silly. It's a much cooler now. You know, like with more
Yeah.
like information about it and whatnot.
What swayed you?
The immediate beginning of this arc of the Hell Train with the whole the rice pot, like all the lore we're getting like the first like 4 chapters. I think it's like okay, I understand more. It's a lot cooler now.
The rice pot scenes are so tight, right? Like they're big
Super
on,
sick.
Bro,
Super sick.
I'm
I
looking, I
want
was
more
looking
of
through
them.
my.
I hope he gets a couple more.
Oh, actually, real quick, I have here's a bit blade. What did it say here? He uses like 8 bangs here, but they call them rooms. Is that a difference?
I bet there's just a
No,
mistranslation.
I think it's just they
Yeah.
for some reason like don't have like a consistency. Sometimes it's bangs with like 1 8,
Oh.
sometimes 2. For some reason, it's
Yeah,
just
because
rooms.
there's like lately there's been like a lot of like I guess typos or miscorrections. Or I'm assuming it's just translation errors. But something I've
Yeah,
noticed
I
more
think
and
it's
more.
one dude doing all this.
No, I
Yeah.
was gonna say they might have like say like one dude did a translation for like X amount of chapters, and it was consistent through those chapters, and then a different dude comes in and he's like, actually, it's this.
Mhm.
That's what I
Okay.
feel like it might be. Like there's just different people, just not
Yeah.
like.
There are some
This shit
parts
is
where
so
it's
hard
like
to me, bro. I don't need your grand purpose or spec or calculation.
calculations.
Just run me my fade.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Do you know why? I feel the actual hatred he has for Ben, bro.
Yeah, it's valid. Because
Like,
like
he's like, especially when he
he
steals
goes
the
against
souls.
everything White stands for, bro.
Mhm.
Like he is his antithesis. They
Mhm.
want smoke with each other. It's sick and it's
Yeah.
palpable.
It's the whole bomb and devil thing. Like, like if the devil had met Holoquin, they would have been boys immediately. You know,
Yeah.
in the right spot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that scene still where Bomb's like, "You're not real power.
Yeah,
Like you're scared, bro.
yeah.
Like you fake tough." He's like, "I need real shit."
Then
And
behind
once you
him,
read the
yeah.
next rice pot part, please fucking FaceTime me immediately.
All right. If it's worth it, I got you.
I just think it's very cool and I want to talk to my friend about it, bro. And I want to talk to you
Alright.
about it right now, but we can't
The
yet.
rice pots. That's like when I was rereading it, I was like, I can't wait for these men to get to the fucking rice pots, bro.
There's 2 more, right? 3 more parts of the rice pot stuff.
No, like he goes back in like
Several times.
up till like right before the last stop of the station. Like,
Okay.
He keeps going back and forth.
I was about to say
But it's not a
Okay.
spoiler
based
to say.
yeah, because based on what I saw in this last one, it was too short lived.
Okay. How did y'all feel about overall with the conclusion of the Daniel Boro group story? Overall, I thought it was actually very good.
At the end,
I
bro,
thought it wrapped up nicely.
yeah,
Mhm.
I fuck with that crew, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
just, it's sad. Like to be
Yeah,
honest, the girl gave her life.
the Rowan Daniel moment, super touching.
She's like, I want you to know,
Super
I love
touching.
you too, bro. Like,
I was texting Frankie about that shit when I was reading it, bro. I was
That's
like,
just so-
hey man, they didn't have to throw a love story in like this, but I fuck with it, but it hurts.
Yeah, bro.
you're like, I kind of get it, man. Like Daniel really was like, I'm gonna do everything I can to get her back.
And if someone says like, I'm gonna die for you, it's like, what do you do with that? Continue to live. You know what I mean?
Life. I have
Yeah,
to live
bro.
my
And at
life.
the very end of it, like when he's talking to like all the spirits and shit, when he realizes that her spirit also got dissolved, he looks at Bomb and he's
Hmm.
like, "Tell her I love her too." Man, that shit hurt, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn. I told you, I fuck with Daniel heavy early on, and you're all like, why? I was right.
Your name's Daniel, bro. Like,
That's not
yeah,
why,
you
though.
happen to be right. But, like,
I also fucked with Daniel at that time, but I had to pretend like I didn't know why he was gonna be good.
I was like,
So I
no,
had to
I'm
click
gonna
on-
start trying. I'm like, Corey's a good character, and I was
had
fucking right.
absolutely no reason to fuck with Daniel, and I'm not switching up on that.
I thought
didn't fuck with
Artcrafter
him till
was
he
dead
gave me a
here.
reason to.
I thought he
Bitch,
was dead
I texted
here.
Frankie about that shit too. I said, "Bitch,
I'm like,
did
damn,
Artcrafter just die?"
I'm
And he
like,
said, "I
damn.
thought you didn't fuck with Artcrafter."
That's Bull
y'all
Roll
switching
Light.
up on him for Artcrafter now, bro. I'm like, boy, y'all switching up on him like this?
I fuck Artcrafter. He's the coolest name in the fucking game. The coolest name in the game.
It took
Artcrafter.
him nearly dying for me to appreciate him. I will admit it.
Give him his flowers now. Apologize to
You guys were
Artcrafter.
like, because I think there's a part of you guys that go, he's always gonna be there, and this game shows you like, yo, low key, these dudes are, they potential. Like they could be gone. At
I
any
said,
moment.
us, sweet and sour, Prince and me saying, don't care. Everyone else, it bothered me a little bit.
It would bother you a little bit. So Iwa,
Wagnon.
Artcrafter, Wagnon.
Who's the one you said?
He was like a
Uh,
close fourth.
Horiang?
of,
I don't
Final
count him.
Princesses
I
for
don't
me.
care about him.
Wagnon was barely here. How'd you guys feel about that? He was kind of like not existent for the game.
I mean, his hand was like falling off his hand, you know, so I'll let it slide. He had one
It
hand.
wasn't though. It was perfectly healed.
Yeah,
It was wrapped
that's how
up.
this game starts. Yeah.
It's still wrapped up.
It was wrapped up, but he healed it himself with his magic powers from being a Prince of Jihad.
Okay.
And that lady healed it.
But as of now, it's still wrapped up.
Yeah, but it's healed though. It showed that before.
I
It
mean,
showed it
if it's
before
wrapped
they,
up, it means it's not usable. It's wrapped, it means it's not usable.
That's not what that means, bro. Like I could put a wrap on my shit right now.
Boxers wrap up their hands all the time. They use it.
He's faking that shit for clout. I got theories about Wagnon, bro. I can't lie
Look,
to
he
you.
wrapped up hands is kind of like a fashion statement, okay?
Yeah, look.
Not the way he had it, bro. It was like a little glove.
All right, look. I'm just saying, bro. I don't want y'all to think I'm switching up on the kid or nothing, but there's a couple things that are about to occur within the next week of reading.
Of a Wagner?
Next week, we have 2 days. We have a stream on Saturday.
You're bouncing on my shit so crazy right now.
You're actually almost, at least you're like, what, halfway through the next arc?
I mean, we're going how deep in for the next arc? How many chapters we're going into?
The arc is like 27 pages.
Are we doing the whole? Are we doing the whole arc?
It's up to
I
y'all.
mean, James is halfway done, bro. I think you're off tomorrow.
But I just been reading for fun though, so like I'm not gonna trip if you like can't catch up to where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because like instead of my book that I was reading pissed me off, and my book was how I've been keeping myself from reading ahead of you guys.
Right.
And bro. Okay, can we take a fucking siesta for a second so I can bitch about my book?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Another time.
Fucking okay. It's the 9th book in a 9-book series. Okay, I even read the 8.5 filler book.
Is this
It was
Zodiac
wonderful.
Academy
I thought
stuff?
that was great. Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yes. I am 360 pages deep. My Kindle is telling me that is 30%, right? I'm going to be clearing 1,000. Every 2 chapters, I'm getting this shit stressed me the fuck out when it happened.
Really?
We're back to the story.
I saw no
Yes,
blood,
bro.
so I was chilling.
I don't know, bro. It got me. Anywho, though, okay, my bad. So they're doing like it's 2 authors, and I can fucking tell that one of them just thrives on chaos. But
Okay.
she's like,
Meaning
I
what?
love when my audience is sad. I like
Okay.
when bad things happen to the people that are reading my books, right?
Okay.
Like it's like strife for the sake of fucking strife. You know what I mean? Like I'm deep in a war arc, but like everything that could be bad that could happen is happening, and not in like an entertaining kind of way. In a like, how the fuck are you even gonna turn this around kind of way? Like the only way that you could make this a winnable situation is like if you unleash a new type of plot armor that hasn't been read about in the last. I've probably read fucking 9,000 pages of this story. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like, what kind of plot armor could you still pull out? I'm just frustrated with the writing, bro. Like it feels like
Have
lazy
you ever
fucking
thought?
writing.
Have you ever thought like this might not have a happy ending?
I don't care if it's happy, but like
No, I'm
there's
saying like
still 700 pages left, and the part that I'm at is very much like everybody in the story is about to die. So what are you gonna do for the next 1,000 pages? You know what I mean? Like how are you going to wrap this story up?
Okay.
It's like it feels
Is this
like
the
there's
final
no
book?
way for it to conclude, if that makes sense. Yes,
Like for sure, final. It's a story is done. Okay.
complete story. Yeah,
Is there one main character or is it like a group of main characters?
it's two twin sisters and then like a close knit group of characters that are also kind of the main characters.
Okay.
Kind of like how Kun and Rock are kind of main characters. You know what I mean?
okay, yeah. I don't know the story obviously, but I'm guessing you're gonna lose some people.
Oh yeah.
Someone's gotta make it through.
I feel like you've been
Twin
like
sisters, twin sisters, right? You said.
one's gotta die.
My guess is one's dying. For sure.
I don't think they can do that based on some other plot armor shit that happened.
Mhm.
So basically, in book 8 and 8.5, one twin sister's like husband died, and she like went through the gates of death to bring him back and tied their souls together.
Okay.
So basically, like if he dies, she dies, and if she dies, he dies.
Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, those two can't die.
Why?
Because that would just be lazy ass writing.
Should
Because
we
why
go
would you
with
bring him back from death just to kill him again? Like that's shit writing.
the
Okay.
Notebook, bro? They die together.
The Notebook is notoriously bad writing.
I've never seen the movie. I just know that part. They die together.
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch it. It'll piss you the fuck off, actually. As an enjoyer of good fiction,
You didn't enjoy it?
As a action connoisseur,
I'm not a movie buff.
I'm
I'm not,
something of an expert myself.
I'm not a film buff. I'm a movie man.
I like that.
so actually, did you pause on this? I wanted to ask, what did you think about what she's about to do to Ben?
Who?
She stabbed him.
Oh, this shit right here?
Yeah, the shit right
Bro,
here on
This shit's
screen.
fucking sick. But like her
He
whole
is
reaction,
so confused. On his
so is
face.
she though, bro. Like her reaction for the next fucking 3 chapters is, shit, I can't believe that worked.
Right.
I thought he was
Why
gonna
isn't he
die.
dying? Yeah, why isn't he dying right
It's like-
now?
She's
How
like,
the fuck did he not die?
Where is the blood from his eyes? Why isn't what's gonna
It's like-
happen?
who accepts this type of power? No hesitation.
He just shrugged it off.
He's like, this is a new day.
Arc Raptor eyeing him like what? Like that shit was funny.
Fantastic side eye.
No, everybody was like, oh god, he got stabbed. It's over.
Yeah, immediately. He looks disgusted. Hulkling looks disgusted. Hulkling.
Bro, and after he finds out what she did, of course he's disgusted. He's like, that's mine. He's like, I committed those genocides. That's my souls.
Bro, this is so unprompted too. Like, he didn't ask her for power. He didn't ask her for help. She was
So
like,
I'm giving it
if
to
you
you.
can hand like this speech is usually like what you would give somebody like, I can offer you this power, but here's the consequences. She
Yeah.
was like, here's the power.
Or-
Good luck. Here's the
And then
consequences."
afterwards, consequences, by the way.
Consequences
she
be
low-key-
damned.
She low-key drugged him at a party, you know what I mean? And he just bossed up and had the time of his life.
She's like, I gave you 2 mollies and you're fine.
Fine.
You're just dancing? Like,
All right, hold on,
You're a
real,
monster.
real quick before before this gets into it. James, whenever you get a chance, like whenever you're free of watching any animes, go on Amazon Prime, get a 7-day free trial of High Dive, and watch Made in Abyss.
the fuck is High Dive?
It's like it's like another anime site, like another anime subscription thing. 7-day free
Can you
trial.
text that to me?
Yeah, it's a free trial on Amazon Prime you can get for a week. Watch. Don't do that with your tongue. Don't do that with your tongue. Then watch Made in Abyss.
I zoned out, bro. I just started doing shit.
He's like, we forgot. We on stream right now. But yeah.
Would it be worse if I told you that there was maple syrup in my mustache from the waffle I ate before the stream started?
No.
Save it for later, bro.
Oh, do you know what a crunchy pancake is?
Now,
It's not a sex
is
thing.
this like no?
Just so you know.
I should have clarified that.
Okay,
Chat, it's not a
so
sex thing.
like the way my grandma used to make pancakes, the edges were crunchy. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
Look at it.
Would she call it a crunchy pancake?
Nah, she just called it a fucking pancake.
Then
bro.
I don't think that's what it is.
Like I know if you put like butter in the pan, it like
Like-
it's like a crust to it.
It's like I don't want to Google it and some gross shit comes up. You know what I mean? On
Yeah,
stream,
bro, I'm not. If I get blue waffled in the Big 2-5, I'm
I'm tweaking a little bit.
I'm blowing my shit. I can't lie.
All right,
Bro,
that's fine.
y'all remember the first time that happened to you? Because I was on the school bus.
Bro, I was in middle school and like the cafeteria. I'm pretty sure.
It was fucking 7:30 in the morning. I'm in the 7th grade. My first friend with a smartphone was like, "Hey, bro, you ever heard of a blue waffle?" I was like, "Yeah, I had some this morning because like I had the Eggo blueberry waffles." He was like, "Nah, look this shit up." I looked it up, man. I was so mad. Google used to be so dangerous. You used to be able to look up whatever the fuck, and there was no.
Whatever.
And we blurred this just in case you didn't want to see it. There was none of that.
It's like a blue waffle here.
You looked it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you what it is.
This was your choice, apparently.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, like there are some things I think everyone experiences growing up that you just can't really avoid. You know what I mean? Like kids to this
You guys
day,
get 2 girl 1 cupped.
the summer of 8th grade going to 9th grade, I think.
Me too.
Didn't want
On
it.
my homie's living room TV, bro. On the PS3.
And the PS3 is
Yeah,
crazy.
That's just stopped working after that or what?
I hope so, bro. I didn't go back to his house after that. We lucky stopped being friends.
just changed everything. It changed everything.
I remembered it.
There was this website that would like have like a bunch of like this crazy gory videos.
Real gore.
And it was called like Bloody something. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, that wasn't one of the ones I
Yeah.
used. I saw Real Gore. There was fucking like 9gag or something.
But it was just a bunch of like beheadings, car crashes, whatever. It's like whatever you find that's gory as hell, it was just there. You could just watch it.
Bro, just fucking 7 a.m. fresh
Yeah.
off the bus. Everybody's in the fucking cafeteria eating breakfast, and somebody's like, "Hey, bro, you want to see a dead body?"
It's like I guess.
It was
When I
never
got
me,
internet-
bro. It was always somebody in my.
Bro, kids
friend
would show you
when I
some
got internet-
kids would show you some freak shit in middle school. They're like, hey, want to see this?
It was
No.
MySpace, Twitter.
Don't get me wrong, my MySpace was gas, bro. That shit had "Kiss Me Through the Phone" playing when you came on my page. That shit went so hard.
Don't come on there, I'm not gonna say anything right now. So I'll come on your page right now.
Type shit.
Type shit.
MySpace never had it though. I think I missed out, low key.
Yeah.
You did, bro. MySpace was a cool time.
Yeah.
My shit went from
Bro,
fucking
you would have,
Soulja Boy
like-
to Nickelback.
No, you would have full conversations on the wall, bro. Where
Mhm.
Public-
people could be
public.
Like, yo,
In
yo,
public.
these motherfuckers. Just yeah, bro. I got like, shit's crazy. No,
People losing
no
real life
messages.
friendships over the top 8s and shit.
Dog, oh my god, I used to have my shit just on random because I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit, bro.
Too much pressure.
My cousin lied to me and told me this girl that went to school with him had a crush on me. So I wrote something on her wall. She blocked me. That was crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
I still remember that shit. I was so mad at him, bro. Like, because it took me like 2 years before I realized like what happened. I was like, damn, I must have come on too strong. And I was like,
Dude,
oh, he was playing me.
dog, I actually had like that wall shit actually. So I used to be in this group of like kids in, I think my history class. Barely talked, and I guess one of them like found my MySpace page and saw the wall, and he like the next day, bro, he was like, "I see what you're doing there." He dabbed me up. He's like, I see who you talking to on there, dog," and we were cool after that. Just saved me
Yeah,
a whole
you moved out
semester of
off
just
the
being like the awkward dude on the outside. So, shout out MySpace.
Shoot your shot with one body in front of the right people, and now you got friends.
So, they're like game recognized game.
You know, ball up top.
It's even crazier. Like thinking back in the day, I used to give like the homegirl my information and get on my account so she could like edit shit for me. That's real risky back in nowadays.
I'm not giving
then-
nobody the credentials to my Twitter account.
Oh man, I've had some shit happen when I had my ex on my we weren't dating at the time, but she had access to my Twitter. I totally forgot one day, bro. I was like, she was pissed as fuck the next day. And I was like, I don't even know why she's mad. I haven't talked to her in a day or two. No,
Yeah.
she saw all the DMs, bro.
Tough look.
Damn
Hey,
Bro, you
back
shame.
to
break up, you
Tower
gotta
God.
change the password on everything. Oh yeah, my bad, bro.
We gotta get the Tower God, bro.
Alright.
Bro, you break up, you gotta change the Netflix password. All of
Shit.
it.
Bro, after a breakup, losing the fucking Netflix, tragic.
Especially when
Bro,
you have it for
okay.
like a while too. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, I haven't even noticed. And then you
My
finally
worst one, right?
Then 8 months later, it's gone. Middle of a
In high
show.
school, I was living like the most poor person possible, right? So like,
Like
I
now.
dated this girl that lived next door to me at some point, and instead of my family buying Wi-Fi, I got her Wi-Fi password and put it on every device in my house,
Okay.
and we used her Wi-Fi for 4 years. And then this other girl I dated, I got her Netflix, but it was her ex-boyfriend's Netflix.
That's crazy.
And then I became
That's
friends with
deception.
him in college, and he saw me using his Netflix.
and he's like,
He was
"How?"
like, "Hey, bro, that's my Netflix," and I was like, "That's fucking crazy."
Can I keep it?
He let me keep it. He
All
let me
right, that's a
keep it.
real one. That's a real one.
No, we're like still friends to this day.
It's a lock-in. It's a generational lock-in.
Yeah, I think that's just the shystiest, most poor person should have ever done.
had to do what you had to do.
Make it
Yeah.
fun.
I had like my ex's Netflix, her sister's like Amazon Prime Video. Like I did a bunch of different shit.
Bro, our Crunchyroll isn't even our account, bro. We've had,
Yeah.
I haven't seen Homegrow in like years.
Years.
And,
And they haven't used it in years either. So we're just praying one day this never goes away. Because our to watch list is
Hopefully never
long.
gets Rocket Money, bro, or whatever that app is to cancel unused
Yeah.
subscriptions.
Bro, I was using Justin's Crunchyroll for like fucking 2 years before he stopped paying for it.
Honestly. Like I'm hoping they just leave it going forever, you know, because otherwise we are screwed.
Hopefully never change. Like there's a every time we get on there, there's like, oh, do you want us to send like a verification email?
Like nope.
I was like, nah, bro. I feel like if we do, we're reminders she's just paying for shit that like she's not using.
Yeah.
Should be too funny.
It'd be tragic.
She'd get on there and see all his names too and be like, "These motherfuckers, bro."
Crunchyroll don't got like profiles, huh?
Nah.
Oh, you don't have profiles?
On Crunchyroll, they don't have
Is
that.
Is that even a thing?
Do they? Oh really?
Yeah, me and my
Maybe we
brother
don't
share
have
an
that option
account.
because we haven't verified the email.
We can't do
Yeah,
it.
me and my brother share an account. We all have our own profile on there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that would be ideal. So good to have that, honestly.
It's funny too because when we try to watch something together, we're like, "Who's are we getting on?" Like, and then you can find out if like your brothers have been watching something without you because you're on episode 4 on the group watch, but they're on episode 10.
Damn, the betrayal.
Yeah, I don't be doing that, bro. If you betray a group watch, I think that's fucked up. I think it's a childish thing to do. I think it's childish as fuck.
You gotta ban up. At least ask the group, like, "Yo, guys,
Yeah.
please let me go on ahead."
Yeah, exactly.
And if they deny you, you just gotta live with that.
As a grown up.
Figure it out.
All right.
We haven't gotten to like what I've been wanting to ask Danny. Now that Yuri Ha is on the train, bro.
I'm gassed, bro.
Like-
I'm gassed. I love that Yuri's in this fucking story. I think it's sick. She's gonna continue to be a part of it too, up until at least the Florida death. I'm hyped. We get Yuri and then Dorsey. I mean, we're eating good for the next 20, 30 chapters. What the fuck was
Why is
that?
he making that? Yeah, why is he making that face?
Don't ignore us. This motherfucker's ignoring us.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy.
Were you at all concerned? Were you at all concerned with the whole Pedro situation?
No.
Not once.
He was a fake
There
tough
wasn't
guy.
a single part of me, bro. Not
Pedro's
ounce
like
of me.
he's like Mad Dog. I'd rather that.
He was talking way too tough with the goat. I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, bro, she's about to fold him with the clothes still
Yeah.
on." I'm like,
She was never once like concerned for more than 2 pounds at a time. She did not give a
They
shit.
look
Get that.
so funny with the 3D glasses on.
I had that screenshot for a cool minute. Actually, I think I have it. Do I have it somewhere here? I don't.
how y'all feel about Iwa?
You want? I like her growth as a character this arc. Like like seeing her true power almost. I think that was cool.
I've got her in the 4 spot for women right now.
Who's 3?
The 4? Who's 3?
It's open, to be honest.
Who's in the
don't
running?
be there yet.
Oh, no one's there.
Okay, who's 1 and 2 then?
Dorsey and Yuri.
In that order?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm picking Dorsey.
fair enough.
Like every time there's a
I-
dude, I'll be honest. You know how like they get people to join their group because they're like, we know Dorsey. If you rock with us, you can rock with Dorsey. They would get me every time, bro.
I see. There's similar in the things that like I'm basing this off of if I ran into a woman that acted like that in real life, if I would be attracted to her. And the answer to both of them is absolutely fucking yes. So it's hard to pick a one or two. You know what I mean?
Mhm. That's fair. But you chose. You chose Dorsey.
I don't know. I don't know if I did. Because Yuri's got that red hair.
It's a bow.
I think it's like a I think it's like an
Oh, it is a
accessory.
bow. It's a bow.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's a tough choice, bro.
And Yuri got the bow, and Dorsey has a little horn. You know. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Really, let's analyze it real quick. Yeah. So and Dorsey has the short hair, Yuri long hair, Dorsey brown hair, Yuri black hair. You know, it's just toss up really. Very different styles.
Mm-hmm.
Both very capable of being mean to me,
Mm-hmm.
which, as you both know,
That's your thing. Yeah. But Yuri will protect you at all times, and Dorsey might actually trust me first.
You need to protect her first, and then she'll cover for you.
I don't think so.
But my question was gonna be, well, one, what is the last thing Yuri like? Because where you left off, what did they talk to Bam about yet?
The floor of death mostly.
Okay, what are you looking forward to? Like, what are your expectations going forward? I guess.
I don't really have any because like the only thing we know is that on the floor of death, Enryu killed the administrator on that floor, on the 43rd floor. That's literally all I know, to be honest. So I'm looking for. I guess like based off that, I'm looking forward to Enryu backstory if we get that or information on him as a character. I guess I think the Thorn will also be prevalent in that arc, but I think I'm more so caring about the Enryu stuff.
Do you have the screenshot I sent?
The Swan, yes.
Yeah. Don't you feel like, do you think we're gonna get Bam?
Oh, I forgot about this part. That's true. This is also higher than it's in, big deal then. I forgot about this moment. I also think it's too soon. I think it's too soon as well.
It's way too early in the story. There's so much story left.
I think we
We
might
might
learn a
get a
thing or
nugget.
two. Yeah, a nibble. But I don't think it'll be anything crazy.
It's not gonna be anything to bite
That's
on
so
either.
funny. Sorry, what were you saying?
The line ain't even gonna tighten, bro. Like the water might bubble. I'm not reeling it in.
All right. Okay, how about the no name station or the name on station?
I'm looking forward to getting a Dorsey again. And Hots. And Dorsey and Hots would be cool. Honestly, welcome down wrong. Always cool.
No Shibisula?
Ain't shit changed.
Bro.
I don't want to spoil nothing, but ain't shit changed about Ron.
His
He has not
bro,
changed or grown at all. He is like that.
like the first scene is just him like killing some people. I'm like, okay, bro. His hair has more like depth to it, and that's basically it.
I think
keeps
it's a little
crashing out.
mold change.
Yeah. We get like a cool panel. It's like I thought it's like for no reason there's like a bunch of aura for Quaitra when he escapes the cage.
It's so yeah, dude. They're like, yeah, we could have left whenever we wanted, Loki. Like we were never in danger. Quaitro and I think it's Chang is his name.
I like
But
that
anyways,
they pointed
those
out
dudes
that
are
he's
always,
clearly
like-
hiding his power.
Oh yeah, you already noticed right away. Yeah, this shit
I'll show you
was,
this again.
bro.
Why did you slow down, bro?
Cause it's good for effect, dude. It's a good effect.
He slowed the scroll down. He said James cry on stream.
Now with the guys of that crew, like kind of like being done with their story,
Hmm.
Do you hope that any of them stay? Do you hope? I mean,
I like Boro and
I
Daniel.
really, I want to see more Sachi, bro. I
Sachi,
need to see the
Boro?
strongest D rank soldier.
top
I need
three,
to see
top
him
three.
scrap.
yeah, top three.
He's top
Top
3, but
three.
he's not 3, bro.
It might be three.
I mean, literally, officially, he is.
Mad Dog is one. Mad Dog is one.
No. Mad Dog was the strongest E class regular.
Oh,
Yeah, I think 1 and 2 are.
One
and
two,
Dorsey.
one, two,
And
the
technically
Dorsey.
twins?
haven't met.
No, not Dorsey.
No, not in Dorsey.
I was
two
also
other
E.
princesses
Oh.
in
Wait.
Jihad.
Is the twins 1 and 2, or is it the twins just 1?
What's ones?
The they're like Jihad princesses from the next chapter.
Oh, they're 1 and 2. Yeah.
They're 1 and 2. Okay, I thought they were occupying the same spot.
No. They're two. They're
Okay.
individual people.
I know they're
Yeah, they-
individual people, but like I thought they were occupying the same like ranking spot because they like moved together or some shit like that.
Oh, nah.
Kind of like White, like how he's 1 Slayer but 6 dudes in a trench coat.
How do you guys feel about the name White? Cold? Not cold?
I
I think
think.
Joaquin is way harder than White.
Yeah, Loki.
But there's something really cool about
But
an Enigma.
White, the Slayer? Or
Yeah,
the Slayer
like-
White?
The name just being something so like impersonal is very enigmatic, and I think that's super cool.
I wonder if it's like the story of it like is being like he kills people really fast. It's like a flash of white light. I mean,
Yeah,
pale
or
as
like
hell.
we
Frank,
couldn't learn anything
are you-
about him,
are
all we
you
know is
caught
the
up
white color in it?
In the Mazzino backstory.
I'm okay. So Webtoon has it where the free chapter.
Yeah, however far you can get.
I'm 1 chapter behind like all the free ones.
Okay.
But that being said, if you were if I were to pay and read them all,
Mhm.
I think I'm like 8 chapters behind.
Okay.
If you are aware of this or not, does that story take place when he is still white, or in the middle part, like when he's it's gone?
Okay, so I don't know how old Yurik Mazzino is like now,
Mhm.
right?
So this could be before White.
So the Yurik Mazzino backstory is technically a flashback because it's Yurik Mazzino as like he looks like a teenager. Like
Mhm.
he's when he enters the tower for the first time.
But like time wise, you don't know where that lands on timeline wise.
No idea. There's no one to reference to be like, oh, this.
I'm sure at
person's
some
in the-
point you'll run into a character and you'll be like, "Holy shit!" So this is when that happened. You know what I mean?
I
or
think
yeah,
like a-
this person when
Yeah.
they're young, So
Yeah.
like okay,
Like
right
Yuri
now,
would
I
be
know-
would be a point to an extent because she's like about 500ish. That if you saw her, that would kind of tell you to an extent
know
where you
how
might be.
old how old White is? Because if Daniel is like 300 years old,
600.
and the thing with White happened, say 200 years ago, Yurik has been around for. I don't even know, bro. That man has got to be in the tower now for.
I'd say 2 bands at least.
No, because even Daniel knows about him. I think. My guess, if he's either been around in the tower as long as Yuri, or longer. That's my guess.
Then he would have
There's
known
no
about
actual
White.
timetable to tell, to be honest.
Okay.
It's not that I've been able to piece together yet.
Yeah, because it's not really relevant, but
Andy,
it
looks
is
like there's a
curious.
Claymore behind you.
Oh, there does look like there's a claymore behind him. It's like a beeping,
Yeah.
blinking light in the bottom corner of his door.
I don't know.
I mean, you could turn around.
I wouldn't open it.
I didn't see anything. What do you see behind
It's
me?
like a beeping red light.
Beeping red
Wait,
light.
turn the other way. Your face goes 2 ways.
Oh, that kind of claymore. Oh, I was thinking the sword.
Oh.
I was like, bro, what do you see? There's like a sword behind me.
There's a Claymore sword. I'm about to Google that shit.
If we were so in high school, I'd be like, give me that neck, boy.
Oh,
Damn,
why
bro,
am I,
that takes me the fuck.
why am
back,
I to
bro.
assume that's like with the fucking explosive?
Well, I didn't know that a Claymore was a sword until this exact moment. So,
Why I didn't know you did. I didn't know you didn't know that.
well, I didn't know that you did know that. So,
I know things.
But you gotta piece
Okay.
it together a little bit, bro. Like if somebody goes, there's a claymore in your room, and you're like, I know for sure I don't have a sword.
Like maybe a shadow looks like some sort of shadow you see gives you like a sword thing. Whatever. All right.
What?
Let's
Okay,
it's
so
it's
why did
it's
you want
Hey,
to know
we
about
got
the
to do
whole?
more streams about single moments in an arc because we've been able to talk about whatever the fuck. This shit is sick.
I'm flying, bro. Go for it.
What?
We are 24 hours from Halloween.
We are indeed.
Almost there. Dressing up for games.
Bro, like, I really wanted to, but none of my costumes are really going to pan out.
What were the
So, like, I'm
ideas?
really just going to do some lazy shit. I wanted to be Hyde from that 70s show.
Mhm.
That seems kind of
Can't be doing
fucked
it no
up.
A bit poor taste now. Yeah.
Seems kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So I might, I don't know, but like pretty much everything I dress up as, it's just gonna be clothes I have in my closet, and I'm gonna pretend it's a costume. So I might be Billy from Stranger Things.
I
'Cause
don't
my
even know
hair's
what
kind of
Billy
on
is.
a mullet right now, so I have a denim jacket.
I hate his face. He's an ugly face. I think it's a
I like
mustache.
most.
I think it's a mustache.
Yeah, you like my mustache, right?
Yeah,
It's cool.
So you like my mustache.
I do.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
What was he into? Wait. Why did you want to know about the whole Uric thing?
I don't remember if I had a point to the question, but I was curious.
Bro, when
Is
you
it-
asked
does
it,
he-
you
does-
literally said you
oh.
had no reason for it. You just wanted to know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I thought
Also,
it was
because
like a theory.
maybe they'll reference White or Hulk in the story. That's all.
Mhm.
It'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
so far, other than like the fact that he's on the testing floor, like the same one Bam was on, there hasn't been any like overlap of characters yet that I'm aware of yet.
Mhm.
So far, there's an introduction to like a Princess of Jihad. There's a family member from the Lopobia family, Paul Bedeau family. Oh, there is an interesting thing about like an island that's connected to the tower. That seems weird.
A separate island or like an island in the tower?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Word. Okay.
It's just like we met two characters that are like from this island apparently, and like one of them has like no idea that the tower's a thing or that he's in the tower. Who knows?
Huh.
He's like as far as I could. So far, I'm just saying that he's a country bumpkin. That he's like in the tower, but he's not aware. Who knows?
Okay. All right, I want to get into a few screenshots and then we can go from there. Cool.
Yeah. Get
But- All right. So I found this interesting. What was it?
The
The
Infinite Eye.
the Infinite Eye thing. Yeah. I'm wondering about that to be important about the story later on.
My theory is that it's that sister of hers that has like the thousands of fucking lighthouses.
Ropolita or whatever.
Yeah. Because that would make
Rapalista.
the most sense to me, like to send it to her.
Actually, it
I thought
goes.
it was a
It was
bluff.
the bluff. So initially, I also thought that for a second as well, but I think it is legit. Because I think Yuri, despite all of her bravado, I think she does try to follow the rules best she can when she can. I could be
Yeah,
wrong,
I just
obviously, but
No, I like that.
yeah. If it's somebody else, then interesting, even more interesting. But my guess is it's the sister with the houses, the lighthouses. Because I don't know, it just seems like it makes sense. Like every Princess of Jihad doesn't have to be a fisherman
Mhm.
or a spear bearer.
Mhm.
So
that's true. So you think
Well, it's
so?
really
The
good.
Infinite Eye is just strictly about what's her name, James? Rapalista.
Rapalista, yeah.
yeah, because Yuri went to her when she's like, "Yo, I need you to find this kid."
Okay, that's true.
It just goes to show that she's from wherever she is in the tower.
She can find
still
you.
Find the information. Yeah.
That's true. That's really impressive. You know it that way. Okay. I also found this super interesting. This bit here. If Evan could read trails,
Like, what part is the interesting part?
this
Like,
bottom
why
part
you
here.
can't?
No, but the fact that you can't.
so
Yeah, the fact that you can't. Because that means like every guide just doesn't have the same abilities.
Mhm.
Whatever that
I
means.
think that
'Cause
has to do with Hwaryun being a witch.
you think it's like
It
a
has to
race thing?
do- No, it has to do with the train itself. Remember when Howard first got in there? She's like,
Mm.
she's not aware of like the big path that she gets.
Oh,
Evan's the same way. Like
because of
Well,
everything that happened with Emily and shit.
I will say that there is a difference between how they see, like between Evan and Huarian.
Mhm.
One sees a path, one sees like the way Evan explained it in a panel. I think he said something like you see like the forks in the road, and like you could pick, which page, like they just see it differently. But this that
Okay.
she's talking about specifically is the fact that like the train has some rules and like it's its own system,
Mhm.
and it pretty much it's not a place for guides. So
Okay.
So
it
Harian would have been fucked up in the train even if Emily hadn't been manipulating
mhm,
her paths.
yeah,
Okay.
it's even worse for her because of Emily, but it's mostly just the train itself.
Are they ever going to be able to? I mean, that's a spoiler as fuck, but I don't know. She doesn't really feel like prevalent to the plot anymore. She kind of just feels like whenever Rachel can't figure something out, they like throw Emily in there. You know what I mean? But like, I
Danny was
wonder if they're
asking me
ever gonna
about
like
this
be able to
earlier.
like stop Emily because she
Yeah,
really does
Danny,
feel like a shoehorn plot thing now. You know what I mean?
yeah, Danny, right? You said like, why don't they just take her fucking phone away?
Yeah, bro. Because it's like, where's it at?
Like she's dead ass useless without it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um.
what I remember, I'll tell you this. It's not really that much of a spoiler. Emily, I feel like slowly just fades away. Like
So
from
this
at
was
least from
funny.
the main group.
That shit was so funny,
Funny
bro.
as hell. And Coon's like, haha, this guy's an idiot. That's my idiot.
Yeah.
I do like when they do show them to be very like the way they draw them is very childish
Mhm.
when they're not in like a fight or fighting for their lives. Like, no, these are just
Yeah.
people who were just climbing this tower.
Here, I think it is.
Okay, go up.
Hold on.
Go.
When she
What's hold
told
on,
him
hold on,
that
hold on.
he finally had a reason
had
to
to
climb
find
the
it again.
tower, I thought that shit was cool.
Like, oh, look, this bitch is like, this is so annoying, bro. Like, look at her dumbass face. Stupid face with her stupid phone. Like, it's so dumb. I hate it, bro. I hate it. But also, like, where is Emily? Is she in the phone?
Mhm.
Just take her fucking phone. You know what I mean? Oh, like,
Because
Hoken right now could
guess
just
is
punch
it's
her
in the phone.
and take the phone.
Look,
Then what?
my guess. So, okay, in the workshop battle, we saw that Casino Ghost and like gets a vial filled with what we know
Yeah.
is Emily, like the
Emily
liquid.
juice.
We don't exactly know where they put that vial afterwards. Either it's at like a FUG headquarters, and the phone is just used like normal, or they injected it straight into her phone to have like more access to it. It's still to me not relevant going forward, at least as far as I know.
Right. When does Emily become irrelevant? Because it is a bit, like James said, it is a bit annoying. Where it's like, hey, this character's already useless, so we gotta give this stupid shoehorn thing where it's like, if she has something.
None of the, as far as I could recall right now, none of the main characters use it. If anybody, if you ever see somebody with a, like mention Emily or say like it's like a actual like normal regular climbing in the tower.
Mhm.
Like think of like just any just generic team that might still
Yeah.
be using it.
Okay.
But the main story characters, no, I haven't seen them pull it out since since the name hunt station. To be honest,
Okay. Go back to where? Was it the Wario and Evan talk?
no, back there. Stop. It's the character on screen. Yeah, him. James asked me who that was, and I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just the Traveler, James. The dude
Oh,
who's
because
been.
like when I saw him, every time he came on screen, because there's like 2 or 3 times, right? And I was like, is that Rachel? And then it was never Rachel.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
this guy is portrayed to us in the anime very differently. So does he just change between then and now? It's the guy from the sewers, right?
Yeah.
The bombs. Yeah, the
Yeah.
way he's portrayed there is not how he's portrayed here.
Oh, that's the
You mean
nerdy
what?
guy.
Yeah, see, look at him. Like he
That
has
bomb
no
saves?
goggles, nothing. Like it's not. He looks very different.
Yeah, I did not realize that's the guy we were talking about.
I didn't either until he told me. Like, I asked him like 10 times. Like, hey, is this guy Siddiqui, right? He said he kept saying yes.
So
Yeah, it's the Traveler. That's all.
I mean,
That's all I know him as.
he spent too much time with Rachel and started becoming Rachel, I guess.
Yeah, because remember he was cool with Bomb. Even when Dorsey called him Viola Grace, he's like, that's not his name.
This is the 25th bomb.
But again, he wants to stick with Emily. Like if anything, like that's the
Stupid-ass
only reason
name.
he's left here. Like he's
Yeah.
just
It's like he's not really a person. Like he's not really a character. He's just like around.
Yeah, he's that, and that's how he stays. He's just around, and occasionally he'll be mentioned or seen. I don't know. To me, he's almost non-existent at this point. But I know
Yeah.
he's alive.
It's
And
super
because
weird.
he's alive, and like at any point something could happen.
Huh. Because like he was just some dude who's like, I love Emily, and then now he's just around. It's really odd.
Yeah.
Well, because I guess like in the show, he kind of seemed super goofy, like a gag character, and then he's portrayed like super serious. Otherwise, what I've seen him here, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. He's just there. I just know who he is. I can't give you much because there's nothing to give you.
Okay. I thought the Shinzu sword was sick. I thought it was cool as fuck.
Yes.
The Shinzu sword
I
was
bought
cool.
that fucking 20 minutes ago and you didn't care.
I was trying to do something. I was to tell you, it was cool. If y'all are in convo, I kind of jump in like all the time. You know what I mean?
No, it was when you were asking me about my favorite part of the arc. I literally said this.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, I'm not saying you didn't pick it up. I'm saying I agree with you. It's a cool part of the fucking story.
You a hater.
Dumbass. Anyways,
You're supposed to be my friend.
I thought this was like a cool like little like mini lore, I guess, about the families. I guess in his eyes, the only ones that are strong are him, the Eri family, the Ha family, and the Kun family.
Yeah.
The strongest families.
Mm-hmm. And that's not counting Jihad, though.
Yeah, not kind of Jihad. Like I'm not separate.
Yeah, but
It-
Jihad is
it's-
separate from the 10 families, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
'cause it's
Jihad and then
Jihad
10.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So-
wondered that for a long time.
The only ones I know or that have been mentioned by name are the Ha, Kun, Ari,
Eon.
Pobia, Pobado.
Eon. Eon.
I don't know if that's over the 10 great families though.
He was?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
a,
he was
yeah,
one of
he
those
was one of them.
He was from the great. Okay, so
Mhm.
then 6. Then we know 6.
Do you know more currently?
No, I literally named you all that I know.
Oh. So we already know them all then. Ones that you know.
Well, yeah, no, that's all I know.
Mhm. And then I think my last one was this one. I saw like Bond's making a path. Alright. Bond's making a path that they can't see. I thought it was also interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, no, yeah.
I thought
that's
that was
fine.
sick. I screenshotted that too. I was hyped, bro. When she said a completely new path, I was like, hell yeah. That's my dog. He's a trailblazer. He's bringing revolution to the tower.
I don't believe her. I don't fucking believe her.
You don't, bro? I do.
How is it okay? Because she's always ready, bro. If it's a new path, how? No, like
It's
Like I said,
a
like,
new
if you
path
know
when
the
when
future-
she sees it. That's it.
I'm
I
not
don't think it's
saying-
that.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think
that
she knows the
can't
future.
see it.
I don't think she
I'm
knows
saying
the
can't
future.
create it. I think that she sees the path that Bomb is walking, but she can't manipulate this path. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And, like, once she sees the path, she's like, okay, like this will lead to this will lead to that. That's all she knows.
Yeah. Like she
But she-
sees what he's doing, but she knows that boy's gonna walk whether she tells him to jump or not.
it takes me back to that part, like I think a couple weeks ago when like Hoquin's team was struggling with the one guardian, and she was telling them what to do, but because they half-heartedly believed her,
Mhm.
it wasn't working. And she's like, "Yeah, Bam would have believed me 100%. Easiest one to like. I don't know if she said control or not, but either way,
But it felt
Yeah.
like she was saying he was easy to manipulate.
yeah,
Because he just trusts people like blindly. He just goes no,
yeah.
no,
But like,
bro. His head full of rocks. His head full of rocks.
but not everybody deserves that type of loyalty, bro. Like, and Hwaryun is somebody that like I'm always gonna think like there's just something that, like behind her like just
And I think that's fair to assume that if she betrays me and I get hurt by it, I'll get hurt by it. I'll have to live with that. You know?
been hurt too many times. and
Oh no, another bad bitch hurts me. Oh no, I'll live. Fuck it.
Fumbled another baddie.
I want another one.
Tuesday.
Add it to the list. It's
All up
fine.
top.
All up top.
all laptop.
We should start another podcast called Ball Up Top.
We have guests come in. Who did you fumble? Let's give us our sad stories. Their sob stories. Everyone they fumbled.
This is a good idea. This is actually really good. I would
We're just
listen
gonna
to
get a bunch of people that like
podcast.
they check out the podcast and they're like, I thought this was gonna be a basketball podcast. What the fuck is this?
ball up top, and the NBA is referenced 0 time, bro.
No, there's
Did
no
y'all
way
hear
that we
that the
don't reference the
fucking
NBA.
that World Series game went 18 fucking innings?
Yeah,
Oh,
I hear about that.
I heard about
You know
that.
how
but yeah.
insane that is? That is double the length of a regular game.
Yeah, baseball requires so little energy out of them. It's insane.
Because they played the
Low-key.
next day, no problem.
Like holy shit.
You imagine if Braun had to play fucking 8 quarters?
Right, yeah, they would start passing out. They'd be hospitalized.
Bro, I got so sad when I heard Braun might actually retire soon. Like that, I know he's getting old, but that possibility has legit never entered my mind. Like,
Bro, he's turning
my head-
41.
in my head, he's just gonna keep doing it. Like,
The problem is that, like, because he's still good, that if like one day he's just like, I'm done, you're like, wait, what do you
you
mean
could
you're
have done more.
There was no like every other like long, like I think Vince Carter was in the league for 20 years, right?
Hmm.
But the last 5, you saw
Wasn't
him
really doing much.
less. He was just
Yeah.
kind of becoming like
Mhm.
the
He
vet in
slowly
the game.
declined.
Yeah.
And by the time he was done, you're like, thank you for everything. But with LeBron,
Exactly.
you're like, dog, nah, you can't just leave the game.
You have
Yes.
more in the tank. You have more.
But I think that Braun cares too much about his legacy. Like, I think he feels like if he lets himself stay in long enough to decline, it's gonna like besmirch his name. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I mean, look at MJ and the
But
Wizards.
it wouldn't, bro. It wouldn't. Cause like,
Bro,
yeah,
people
Braun
hate his
haters are gonna hate,
legacy.
but Braun haters are gonna hate regardless, bro. Like, I want 10 more years of Braun still doing it.
That fucking tweet
He
gets
can get
referenced
much
20 years
Yeah,
later.
10 years, bro.
That fucking one tweet getting referenced 20 years later. He's
Exactly.
almost done, and that was 10 years ago.
My
His dad
homie just woke
comes
up from
up
a
every year,
coma.
huh?
First thing I told him was Braun's still doing it. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Shit, bro. It's like the One Piece. what's gonna happen first?
I'm saying, bro.
Ron's gonna stay in the league.
Y'all wanna
until we find the
fucking
One Piece,
gamble?
bro.
Do y'all want to gamble?
What?
Ah, we can say
What's
that.
the bet? Which one did we find the One Piece first, or does LeBron retire first?
Yeah.
LeBron retires first.
LeBron retires first.
That's the same thing I was gonna say. So
We do have
sorry.
more
We were
knowledge
joking
inside of
about it,
knowledge.
but no,
Yeah.
The One Piece is we still got at least like minimum 2 years, and I don't think Bron.
Yeah.
A year and a half, a minimum. Up to a year and a half minimum. Unless Oda locks in next year and fucking starts dropping weekly, but that's not happening.
Yeah, people are saying
Bro,
with the
what
new
if,
like
like-
TV schedule, he might even take longer breaks. And I'm like, no.
Mhm.
there's like no fucking no warning. Like, you just stumble upon the One Piece in the middle of an arc. There's no like big conclusion. Like,
The
One
thing is,
Piece
like-
hey, I found an island, and the One Piece is just there.
There's like heavy discussion whether the One Piece is like the end of the story, or if it's you find the One Piece and then we get into like this final arc.
The final battle afterwards.
Yeah, it would low-key be sad if it just ended when he found it, because like I low-key want to see like a King of the Pirates Luffy arc.
I think we'll get an epilogue. I think we'll get an epilogue.
Nah,
I
I'm
need it to
waiting
be
for
at least a
Two
few
Piece, bro.
episodes though.
I can't wait for Two Piece to come out.
Low-key.
One Piece Shippuden.
One Piece: The Next Generation, or whatever Boruto is called.
No.
One Piece 2 Blue Vortex.
One Piece, Two Piece,
Bro, like-
Three Piece.
Oh, so like they recently announced like a day or two ago where they're switching the schedule for the anime, One Piece anime. So instead of being weekly, like it has been for the past X amount of years, it's gonna be seasonal now. So it's gonna be 26 episodes a year. So it's gonna be like divided throughout the story. So it's probably gonna be like a 13 in the spring, 13 in the fall, most likely. We're gonna do that way from the next arc up until the end of the story. It's all like modern anime day pacing and animation.
I hate that,
Why?
Because nothing's holding it back anymore.
bro, because like the fact that One Piece is weekly is a big part of the appeal if you're caught up to it. Like, for every anime I enjoy, I get to watch still weekly one episode every week for 13 to 20 weeks.
Mhm.
And then I'm stuck for 40 plus weeks without any new content.
Mhm.
You don't have that in One Piece. You get like hiatuses every now and then, but for the most part, you get to watch an episode of One Piece every week.
Basically, it'll be 3 months on, 3 months off, 3 months on, 3 months off. And I said in those in betweens, we'll probably still get stuff.
You don't even watch it now, bro. What?
Hmm.
You complain.
Yeah, I'm talking about for the fans, bro. Like,
We are the fans.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying
It's a
like,
great
you
thing.
guys
It's
have
a great
weird
change.
opinion. That's a weird.
It's
opinion to
not.
have.
It's actually a very common. It's actually a very normal opinion. Because the
Take
biggest
Solo
issue.
Leveling, right? Solo
Uh-huh.
Leveling is my favorite anime that's come out recently.
Okay.
Okay.
Every 2 years, I get fucking 12 episodes. The seasonal format is dog shit. If Solo Leveling was dropping weekly, one, the story would have been fucking done by now.
And two, the
I think
animation
that's the
wouldn't
thing,
be as
bro.
good.
They,
And
they
Yeah,
people
care
would
too
have
much
been
about
like
the hype.
dragging it.
Oh, they're working Mappa like slaves. The animation would be fine.
No, it wouldn't.
It really wouldn't. Why do you think Attack on Titan took 2 years for the final season to finish?
Because they were milking the fuck out of my pockets.
Because the animators can't keep up doing that shit like all the time.
It's 2 seasons a year, so it's not like it's only 13 for the whole year. It's 26 total. So that's 2 seasons of anime.
That's half the year. There's only what
Yeah.
52 weeks in the year.
Basically, it adds up to bi-weekly.
And to be honest, like the reason like the One Piece anime like I usually don't recommend is because like the pacing issues where like sometimes an episode will be half a chapter. That's not fun, bro.
It's not.
That's kind of lame, yeah.
The episode last week was about 10 seconds of good stuff. Like,
Is it getting worse now that the anime is catching up to the manga?
it just depends on what they're animating, if that makes sense. Like, the most recent flashback was just strictly like the manga content, which was put on screen. Fucking 10 out of 10. But after that, like, oh, okay. Bring it back down to normal pacing. And it's been kind of
You got
mid
15
since.
minutes to fill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so no, like it when we're finally getting to these like crazy moments that deserve like
Peak.
really good episodes.
Mhm.
The switch to the seasonal is probably like the best time to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what y'all mean now. though.
Plus
I
they
thought
did
y'all were
say,
just
like,
going to be getting less content. I didn't think
No.
about the fact that the content would be more polished.
Yeah.
yeah, plus they did say like even when like it's on break, like there's still gonna be like One Piece content being released in some way or another.
Yeah.
Like last time it went on hiatus, they actually just redid a whole arc to make it like one, it looks nicer.
And it's more
The
condensed.
story is condensed to where like it's like doesn't feel like super long like it did before.
Oh,
And people love that arc now. It went from one of like the worst arcs in people's minds to like, oh, it's actually really good.
that's cool.
So
And from where it's starting in the Elbaf arc, which is what it's called. From there to the end game, which is like this, it's all important stuff happening constantly. Having it just polished down to where it needs to be is what it should. It's gonna make the story that much better.
but with all
Are
that
y'all
being
in
said,
the end game now?
Yes.
yeah,
Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah.
I'll
How
also
far
say
from
this to you,
home is he?
James. Real quick. Additionally, I was also when I first heard the news, it was like a sense of sadness and shock to like something that I've been watching weekly since when did I catch up? Whole Cake Island. So I've been week to week for like the last like 4 or 5 years. And it at first it did seem kind of like, damn, bro, I'm not gonna have One Piece every week.
Mm.
But the
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking.
the pros outweigh the cons, I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
By a
Yeah, I
lot.
think you guys honestly explained that in a really good way.
Yeah. Because let's say you watched it or read it, whatever. We would like, hey, once you reach this arc or this part, you can just watch it now, and it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't have to use One Piece anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it's One Piece. You can just watch it because I think from Egghead in general, you should just watch it normal and not watch One Piece.
Yeah, especially because
Are
like
they still doing that thing where they release the show? Like I think they were calling it like the One Piece, and they're like releasing like a more condensed version of the show.
There's been no use of
yeah,
that in
that's
like
still
2 years. But yeah, it's still
Okay.
happening. People think it might be like an update on it at the festival in in December, Jump Fiesta or whatever it's called. But that's not
I
for
was-
sure.
My plan was to start watching it then, but you guys keep talking about it, and it's getting more and more intriguing to me. I keep getting edits on my TikTok.
yeah. Like I said, like I even told Danny, like you could read, and then at a certain point you just either
What do you read it on?
It's in the app.
Shonen
On Shonen app.
the app.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I kind of wish it was Webtoon. I like using the Webtoon app a lot more.
There's something about webtoons, right? They're just color.
It's
The scroll
it's
up is
very
just
enjoyable.
so nice.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's easy to read. It's like a comfortable experience.
But
Yeah.
no, I always recommend reading One Piece. But One Piece, the show itself, people go from like so many episodes to like it's not enough.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And once you hit the catch up, like, oh fuck, where's my life now for the next 6 months?
Yeah.
I remember during like our watch together, me and Frankie got my first watch. We caught up like okay, man, we know we hit the once we hit like, oh, there's no more dub. I'm like, oh fuck, okay. Then we hit, next episode, and it's like, oh yeah, you're caught up. What do you mean I'm caught up? What happens next? What do you mean we have to wait now?
And even then, he was like hesitant to read because he's like, "Nah, I don't think it'll be fine. It'll be fine." And then we
Yeah.
started getting to content where he was like, "I can't keep waiting anymore, bro."
Yeah. So I locked in for a morning, cried in bed for 20 minutes, and then caught up. It was awful. It was a painful 20 minutes.
There's an episode we watched, bro. Like not like a nothing episode, but like after the arc is done, like we're just cruising, and it made Danny cry.
Oh no, I sobbed. I was fucking sobbing, man. I was crying so much. It was peak. It was so gas. And I'm like, oh my god.
Stories that can actually make me emotional.
Because like for a second, it's like one of the characters is like, oh, his goal like happened. It didn't actually happen though, but for a second I thought it did. So I started bawling my eyes out immediately. Even once it came out, it's not what happened. I'm like, I know, but it's too late. It's just going now. I can't stop it.
Yeah. But he got his ass.
Yeah. It's so good. Any final thoughts or anything we're gonna talk about with the Tower of God? We kind of got off tangent.
Nope.
No, dude. I need you guys. I mean, James is already ahead. He's excited to get to the name hunt station. So, yeah, I'm excited for that shit too.
I'm looking forward to reading more, and then also looking forward to Chojin. Looking forward to what happens in Chojin next week. Because we're reading only technically 2 chapters, but it's long as fuck.
Yeah, I'm guessing this man is drawing like 90-page scripts, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna cut that down to like 15 a week."
Yeah.
Either way, it's been so good, so I'm excited to also
Is the
catch up
Chojin
on
too
that.
long that I can't read it Saturday before the show?
It's 12 chapters.
It's 12 chapters.
Oh, I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, probably
'Cause
do that tomorrow to binge.
I figured out if I pace it to where I read Tower of God throughout the week and just read Chojin that day, it makes it easier to talk about.
Yeah, for me, it's like if once I start reading on Thursday, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I read it all condensed enough. Like I'm ready to go Saturday. Everything's still fresh in my head. My thoughts that I had on it.
Because like for some reason I'm like deeply passionate about Tower of God, so I could read it Monday and like I wouldn't remember anything until we started talking about it. But like the minute you guys bring something up, I remember it. But like while I enjoy Chojin, I don't have the same like passion towards it, so I have to read it pretty fresh.
Right.
To be able to like maintain an actual cohesive thoughts on it.
I feel like our discussions for Chojin are way more like concise than Tower of God.
Because
I feel like for Chojin
like hours before we get on stream.
Yeah, I also feel like we're analyzing Chojin and we're just enjoying Tower of God. If that makes sense.
Exactly what it is.
You know.
Yeah, I'm reading Chojin to discuss the manga. I'm reading Tower of God because it's fucking sick.
It's what it feels like. Even though I'm really enjoying Chojin, it feels different.
Nothing against Chojin.
Yeah.
I think it's an incredible manga.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It's grown on me a lot. Okay, real quick before I end stream. Okay, remember when we talked to the group chat about the whole like the world building thing?
Yeah.
Because Frankie wants to like do like a like a DD type campaign or whatever. I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if we did our own world. So I guess it's like if we was doing that, it's like when we use just the regular world and change some of the rules of the world, like like how animes do it, kind of, Whereas you add powers or whatever it may be with actual setting. And or
I just want us to develop like basically I give you like we are in the normal world, but like I'm kind of I guess taking it like from the Cthulhu's version of like there is scary stuff in the dark of our world, and then we just kind of like figure out how we want to make it work. That like how do we handle them? Do we have powers? Do we have magic weapons? Like what? Just we kind of as we go create this world together.
That sounds cool as fuck.
That was his idea. My assumption was that we were going to do like an actual world because I fucking started brainstorming ideas for a world.
I mean, the cool thing about doing that is you could definitely do both. Do one, do like the
Danny had
where you
brought
add
up
rules
like
to it first, and then after that's over, like build the world from scratch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just to like say like leading up to the day of playing the game. It's like okay, like let's think of like different places we could be, things that we need for the story to continue, and then let the players mold it as like basically we provide the clay, they turn it into something that they having fun with, you know?
That sounds really cool.
Because like
More, it's a lot more like sandbox than typical D&D would be.
yeah, because like I mean, as much as I love D&D and like we had a very good DM who, for like his world was interesting and like the worlds he like let us play in were cool. I always like there's always a constriction of like at least like we have to still use like their system of like oh this is how this works, and it'd be fun just to make our own, you know? Like I think like we're creative enough people that like I don't want to say no to an idea that like like makes sense 90%, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I completely agree. I've always felt that there was a bit too much rigidity in what D&D should be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like every time I've ever played a campaign, it's been very like, and it's nothing against the people who like DM like campaigns that I've played, because like
Mm.
it's usually like their first or second time, so I feel like they're just like trying to get used to the concept.
Mhm.
But it always feels like the rules are a little too rigid for like such a vast fantasy setting.
Right.
The whole point of playing D&D versus a video game is that you're supposed to be able to let your imagination run free.
Yeah, because there have been like there was a moment in our campaign with that DM where it was just me, Frankie, and our friend Julio, because like Alvaro and our friend couldn't make it. It was the three of us, and like we got into our characters so well. It felt like we were just acting as those people, and it was like the
Yeah.
most fun we had for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Like Julio was like a fake Duke or somewhere. I was like his right hand assistant. Frankie was like was gonna like sink into a mansion and got caught immediately. It was cool, you know.
Oh, like if you were to watch a TV show, it'd be like Danny and Julio's characters were like, everything's fine, everything's great, like we're getting stuff done, and then you pan out and it's just me, and there's like fire around the building, like
Yeah.
just surviving, and it was like so much fun.
Yeah, and like we want to be, we want to have that feeling and create that when we play.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Frankie, me, you, if you're supposed to join that, I think we could do that if we tried.
Yeah, and as much as I love being a player in D&D, like there is a part of me that really enjoys the the test or like the hardships of being a DM and like help people tell a story.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I just it's something I really want to do like fully because I've always like I feel like every time I've DM'd, I've like slowly gotten better each time,
Mhm.
and I just want to be able to commit a longer amount of time to it.
Why don't we do that like once we catch up with Chojin, like
Hmm.
once we hit that point where we were talking about how we're gonna like
The weekly chapter reviews only.
yeah, why don't we
And
like
then
add
just
that to
Tower
the
of God
filler
focus.
YouTube shit during
Yeah.
the Tower of God time? I feel like that'd be sick.
I think once it's just Tower of God, we'll have more time to fill in, so we can just do that as well. That was my idea
I would
as well.
absolutely love that.
So if I think they said Feather Arc is also what's focus on manga or whatever. Feather Arc, it's just we can kind of go where we want with it. You know.
Yeah, we actually did a pretty good job with this fucking broad ass name.
Yeah. All right. Want to hear my idea for the world I had in mind?
Yeah, I'd love
It's very broad,
Can you
but
hold it? Can you hold it for like a couple seconds? I
Yeah.
gotta be right back.
it's bad.
it was so vague. He just gave us no information. He kept saying that he had to do something, but he wouldn't say what.
I hear gunshots in the background. I hear gunshots and shit. All right, I'm back. All right, so it's a very rough draft. Like I thought about it like for like 2-3 hours on my shift. That's it. Like it was a few hours on my job because I have a lot of free time to think about stuff. You know.
Yeah, I mean, just driving. Have you still been listening to audiobooks?
Yeah. So recently, like I want to like go like burn out for them for a little while, but I think for now, what I'm gonna do is if I do an audiobook, it's gonna be like a lit RPG. Those are very easy to listen to passively.
Yeah.
So right now I'm doing this audiobook called or series, I guess. I think the series is either called Titan or Nova Terra, one of the two. But basically it's about like I think it's like futuristic in the sense of like there's like advanced technology for like a VR stuff, virtual reality. The main character's name is Xavier, but he has like this rare form of gigantism where he's like abnormally large and shit, and it hurts his body. You're muted, or did you say anything?
I said that sounds fucking painful.
Yeah, so he's like 8'9", I think now. That's at 16. So it's like whenever he moves too abruptly, his skin will like tear the whole thing. but, it's a painful existence. So like,
It was
hey,
also on the court.
we think you have a way to fix it. It'll take about 2 years. So in the meantime, we're gonna put you like under, and you'll just live in this virtual reality game that we think the world has. And you'll just live in there in the meantime.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. And 2 years in the real world is 14 years in the game. So we'll be in the game for 14 years. We'll be immersed in it.
Damn.
Yeah. So right now, I'm still within the first year of the story. I'm on book 3.
If you ever get super bored, there's these fucking YouTube channels that do manhwa recaps
Mhm.
with AI voiceovers. They're about 3 hours long,
You said model recaps.
and they're almost all the same story. It's fucking sick.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. After we're done with Tower of God, I gotta get you guys on Omniscient Reader, bro.
Omniscient Reader, is that which one's that again?
It's a guy who, it's like he reads his own webcomic, right? Like he's like the
Oh,
only fan
okay,
of
yeah, I remember
webcomic.
that one now. That one
And
does
then
sound
when
good.
he finishes it, when he finishes it, like the world turns into that book he was reading all this time.
That's how half these manhwa recaps I'm listening to are. It's like this guy played a game, and then after he beat the game,
there's-
something bad happened in his life, and he gets sucked into it. But now he understands how to make all the choices differently, but he knows he's gonna die anyway. So how's he gonna stop it? It's fucking sick.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are like that, but like I said, I've read a lot of different like regressor manhwas, reincarnation, like all these different ones. This one, I think, to me, stands out more than the others.
Guys just
Just gonna
googling
show
whatever
some.
the fuck.
Well,
And
yeah,
there's
honestly,
still
I-
far left.
I'm sure we'll discuss like what our next big read will be after we catch up to Tower of God. Like once we're doing these weekly chapter reviews, we're gonna need something new to like get into. You know what I mean?
My hope, to be honest, is that like, no, that well, somehow that like by the time we catch up to Tower of God, the 4th season starts. Like it's either has been back for like a little while,
Mhm.
or like, hey, we're caught up. Oh shit! Announcement next week, the new chapter comes out. Like, something like
Yeah.
That would be sick. Yeah.
'Cause I think we'll start with the pitch we're going at. I think it'll be a while till we catch up. So I think we should be at good timing for season 4. That's the hope.
Well, man, like I said, the season 3 ended, I think, February or March of this year, and we haven't got anything. So we'll see.
I think we're good for like another at least 2 months minimum of reading. Minimum.
That's to see if like they want to do the story at the same time during the Mazino
Mhm.
spin-off, or they're gonna like finish that off first and then do the 4th season.
I imagine it's that way.
Anime.
Nah, I doubt it. Might be like a special. Maybe there might be like a few episodes of it, but I don't think it would be the whole thing.
I'd settle for a movie.
I think some animes have like gone the, you know what, we're not good enough to have like a seasonal anime because nobody's watching it, but like let's just drop the whole season in an hour and a half and people will probably love it. Like I think they're doing that with Undead Unluck. I don't think I'm getting a season 2, but they're dropping a special for it. I'll take it.
Fair enough.
You can get it sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Haiku, remember, like they stopped with the seasons.
I'm still mad about that shit. Still mad about that shit though.
To this day.
Yeah,
I'm mad
they
about that
just.
shit.
But I'll take, like I said, I'd rather take.
The take what
I
I
would-
can get opinion didn't start forming until after that bad shit had already happened to me. So that's anger I'm still holding on to.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay.
so next time or what?
Okay, no, real quick. I'm gonna just throw my idea and then we'll call it a stream because this is going on way longer than I thought it would. We're at about 2 hours, almost.
We got our 2 hours in regardless.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter
we're
what
It's
we're
like this is
talking
gonna be
about.
a
Yeah,
short
regardless.
stream. We only have like 10 chapters to go over. No problem.
We get off tangents and other stuff. It happens, bro.
We talked about the chapters for a cool 20 minutes.
Nah, that
Man,
We
was-
started talking about Braun. I complained about a book. We talked about D&D.
All right, so
We're the
like,
world's most unorganized hosts.
it's fine. It's a stream, right?
I love it. It's fun.
All right. So my idea was it's like a steampunk like mechanical age of like fantasy world. You know what I mean? Where it's like it's instead of like high all magic, it's like like gear based kind of. That's why I
Yeah,
throw up this type of thing because like this one's like these guys fly as like steam ship to kill dragons, you know.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And this one is like they use gear to like move around and attack monsters. You know what I mean? Like and that's like that kind of steampunk mech age type of thing.
like Attack on Titan with their.
Are you gonna combine magic
More
with
modern.
the steampunk, where there's
Right.
like colored stones that mean certain things, and you put those stones in the machine?
Exactly.
Like, so
Exactly.
there's a red stone and a blue stone, but you
Mm.
have this machine that amplifies the abilities of said stone. So like you put
Mhm.
the blue stone in, and it's a water cannon, but you put the red stone in, and now it's a fucking lava gun.
Exactly. Simple as that.
It's kind of like
I can see this. I can smell it. I like
Yeah.
this.
So basically, in its world, there's magical beasts, and then it go inside. Once if you kill, they hunt them, you kill them. They drop. They have the gem hearts or gemstones in them, and that you use that to make the gear, and like that gear has that runic ability in it.
very slime.
Solo leveling.
Yeah. Low
It's really
leveling.
all of them. Yeah, I didn't even think about slime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
slime.
in
Yeah,
solo
they have,
leveling,
like-
you're going into the dungeons to get the fucking stones that the monsters are protecting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something simple as that. Really,
To
yeah,
make
simple as that.
science, to make science, it's a mix of science and magic. They're like, yo, so
Yeah.
we realize if we put like this fire runestone under the water, we get hot water. Like
Exactly,
now
yeah.
we have a whole system of like
Mhm.
it's both.
It's super
you know?
funny because like without this explanation, if you just said mixed science and magic, my first thought is alchemy.
I actually also had Full Metal Alchemist as a partial inspiration because it's similar in that sense. Also, you know, they
Have
use.
you guys watched Brotherhood like recently?
No, I have to rewatch
I've
it.
seen
You guys want to watch it at some point?
I do.
So I have to give it a second try.
I
now.
do. Yeah.
I haven't watched it since high school. I really want to.
I tried to give it a watch like maybe 2-3 years ago. I got like 3-4 episodes in, and I was like, it's just not for me. And I just
The early show Loki doesn't have the punch aside from the emotional aspect. I think
like
it's
I
a good
said,
group watch.
I've seen so many clips and I've heard so many things good about it that I'm like, I know this is something I would enjoy. I think at the time it just I wasn't in the mind space for it.
Hmm.
Same with Vinland Saga.
That's how I feel about Supernatural, bro. Vinland Saga is so sick though, Frankie.
It's super good. Super
Dude, I
good.
saw the first 10 minutes of it and I'm like, God damn, this shit is packed with action. It is 4 in the morning. I don't need this right now. And I just never went back to it.
Oh man, season 2 is gonna throw your ass for a loop.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's a lot of good things, and it's been on my reading list for years now, and I know it's done. So like, there's a big chance like on one of my next like, you know what? I need a long term read. Vinland Saga might be the one, but it's
We
either
can
that
talk
or
about
gonna be
something that
Windbreaker.
pisses us off, bro. Fucking Vinland Saga will likely never get another animated season.
Because people thought it
And
was
it's
boring.
because anime fans are the stupidest little bastards on the planet. They do not understand growth, development, or fucking plot, bro. They don't understand anything. These little bastards are lucky they can wipe their own asses. Because they viewed the second season of Vinland Saga so negatively, even though it is completely in line with the fucking direction of Thorfinn's character. Everything about it makes perfect sense story-wise. It fits the canon well. The
Mhm.
growth is completely in line with everything he stood for at the beginning of the show. But they were like, "Oh, this is fucking boring. The first season was so cool. I didn't sign up for a slice of life."
Yeah.
Bro, we've got to hit these little bastards with hammers and take away their fucking keyboards. I think if you have an IQ below 80, you shouldn't be able to fucking tweet.
I'm not sure how my IQ
Myself
is.
included. I
Yeah.
don't know. Mine's probably like 72. It's room temp at least.
What is a max IQ level?
I don't even know.
Max is like, I think the highest recorded is like 170 or something, and that's like fucking insanely genius. I think Einstein's was like 140.
Average IQ.
We gotta take an IQ test on a YouTube video and find out if we're allowed to read anime. What is the average IQ?
It's gonna be a score. Okay, there you go. 90 to 110, give or take.
I could hit high average.
I'd low-key be sad if my shit was 2-digit, I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm close to 100, I'll be happy. I'm close to 100.
I wonder if your IQ changes or if it's because isn't it like a potential? Isn't it like a measure of potential?
I have no idea. No idea.
When I was younger, I had a teacher that wanted to get me IQ tested because she thought that I could be a genius. If only she could see
Okay,
me
buddy.
now. The next part was very self-degrading. Degrading. You just had to wait.
Defecating.
Deprecating.
Yeah, it was wild.
Stupid.
I guess she was wrong.
Like I said, she didn't know shit.
It's like that one TikTok. It's like, man, my teacher said I wasn't gonna grow up to be shit. Man, lucky guess.
Alright.
Good call by the haters, honestly.
They were right. Good couple of haters. Yeah, and then for the rest of it, basic stuff. It's just there's only gem magic from the stones, and then enchantments, and then there's magical beasts like dragons or whatever it is, and then there's the mystery of why there's already mechanical beasts on Aussie Romeo as well. That's unknown as to why that's happening.
Already.
I feel like already having that world as established.
That is very mechanically inclined. That works on one of the flying ships, and is fed scraps instead of paid money.
Yeah, I feel like that world gives you like a lot of room to like you can do a story on the ships or people who just work, and who explore, people who do this, people who do that, and you have room for like past history and future history. So that was my thought process for over like 2 hours of thinking.
Yeah, I either want to be a mechanically inclined orphan or whatever George Washington would be in this setting.
An explorer?
I want to cross the Delaware in the middle of winter.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Any last things before we end the stream?
I don't think I've ever been this tired in my life.
Yeah, it feels like you burned out a little bit.
I'm so tired, bro. My car has been beating my fucking ass.
All right. We'll end the stream and then we'll call so you can get some rest. All right. We'll be live again Saturday night for our weekly Chojin and Tower of God updates. Peace.